welcome to Money Control. My name is Shraddha Sharma and this is Editor's Take. In today's edition, we'll discuss the expectations from the Budget 2020, and for that, joining us is Money Control's Prince Thomas. Hi Prince, welcome to the show.
Hi Shraddha.
So if we talk about year 2019, it wasn't a very great year. So if you could give us your take on that.
It wasn't, you're right, because if you look at the quarterly performances of what we have seen till now for this FY, most of the companies were in red, and the bottom line was also not very rosy. Many of the companies reported their worst ever figures in their history. There were production cuts, many of them also had to let go of people. So overall it was a dismal year. Probably the only silver lining was the cut in corporate tax that the government announced. That benefited companies, and some of them have been able to plow back that into the business, but it hasn't really made a material difference on the crowd conditions. Overall, it was a dismal year.
Okay, so you said corporate rate cut was like a silver lining in the dismal year. What could the FM do in this budget to fuel the economy?
I think the biggest concerns right now for companies, if you talk to them, is about the access to credit. And especially that they talk about project financing when it comes to big projects. These are projects that take about 4 to 5 years to complete. And these projects are important because they employ thousands of contract workers. They also are very good to really kickstart the local economy there. So if the government can do something about incentivizing banks to really improve on project financing, that could be a great help for the companies. Second would be on the export side. Can the government come about doing something for these micro and small scale industries? And these are important because one, they employ thousands and lakhs of people. Second, they also are a major contributor to the Indian exports. And exports, as we have seen, have really not been doing well for 4 consecutive months. Till December, our exports have been falling. So can the government do something to provide easy access of funds to these small enterprises? Can also the GST issues that they've been having, can they simplify the issues there? Even the market would be looking forward to it because many of the participants are hoping for a rally from the small and medium caps. So this is a space that everyone is looking at, and hopefully the FM would give a look at it.
Hope there is something for the MSMEs to celebrate in this budget. And if we talk about the consumer spending front, what can the government do about that?
So we all are hoping that there would be a slash in the income tax slabs.
Right.
So if that happens, that would give some additional spending power in the hands of people, especially the middle class, which is the working population. So that would bring some solace and some more demand for retail companies, for auto companies who have had a very bad year. On the rural side, rural spending hasn't been very good. And even the GDP estimates we saw didn't paint a rosy picture in terms of the agriculture sector. So can the government disrupt this and bring about some better price realization for the farmers? Can their expenditures be brought down? Can the curse of the middleman be taken care of? So if that happens and rural spending improves, that again would be a great fillip for FMCG companies, for auto companies. And we see that if auto companies are doing well, many of the other sectors like steel sector, which supplies a lot to the auto sector, they also start doing better. These are some of the measures that the government can look at, but let's see what happens.
Hoping for an income tax cut till then.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yes. Thank you, Prince, for joining us with those insights.
Welcome, Shraddha.
With that, it's a wrap on today's edition of Editor's Take. For more news, views and updates, stay logged on to moneycontrol.com. Thanks for watching.